Save Me From Myself was actually a song title suggested by Bruce Dickinson, which we began talking about working on before the band split up, as I remember. I might be wrong about that, but I think it certainly was left over from that anyway. And so we we may have worked on it on a demo before the band split up. I'm not 100% certain about that, but anyway, it was a song that was left over that I really, really liked the idea of. And again, it continued this discussion about self-examination and the kind of cathartic nature of looking at yourself, admitting your faults, and trying to find a way of correcting those faults. And it was clear that this title, having come from Bruce, and also now that I think I know Bruce a lot better than I did when I was a kid. We talked about these things quite a lot, and I think the one great thing about the Little Angels getting back together after all those years has been a way we'd all clearly grown up, and we were able to talk about things that had the benefit of hindsight and the distance. We've talked about depression, we've talked about mental health issues, and how we all tried to deal with the breakup of this very precious thing that we all loved and believed in and helped each other achieve, which was obviously the band. So I suspect, obviously that Save Me From Myself was Bruce's way of looking at him examining himself, because we are all our own worst enemy a lot of the time, especially when you're artistic. I think it's very easy to get drawn into the precious nature, the preciousness, the self-preciousness of the work that you create, and not wanting to allow other people in, those sorts of sort of petty, human emotions and human positions that we all find ourselves in at some point in our lives. And the question is, how do you overcome them? How do you find a way to allow others to take part, to help you? So I think that is a cry for help, and I think even with me not knowing it, I think I was also having that cry for help. How do I stop myself from making major mistakes, and how do I carry on, etc. So it's a continuation of this narrative that's had a through line.
This world is gonna break.